So hi everyone, it's Karli Reese and welcome back to another video. So actually on Instagram I posted a picture of the cats saying ask me questions, and I was going to be doing a Q&A with my cats. So first I'm going to introduce you to them. So this cat right here, her name is Dander. She is a female. Everybody thinks she's a male. She's 100% female. She is gray and she has mixed of white all over her face. Like if she were to look up, she has white on her chin, and all of her paws are white. So this is Dander, D-A-N-D-E-R, and her middle name is Monroe. So it's Dander Monroe. And this cat right here is Ivy, which is I-B-Y. So pretty. And this is a white and black cat. She's pretty much mixed all over. She's a goatee. She has a heart somewhere on her back. I think it's this, but it has to be like crunched up a certain way to look like a heart. Then she has an all black tail, and once again she's like mixed. This one is a lot fatter than the other one, and the reason this one's name is Ivy is because her eyes are really green and really pretty, and her middle name is Ivy Marilyn May, and she kind of has like, her first name is Ivy Marilyn, and then her middle name is May, but for like her first name I kind of mix Ivy and Marilyn together to be Evelyn, but for short we just call her Ivy. So she has a long name because she's special. And I'm not going to be like holding them and trying to like clench them up here the entire time with me, because they both just got surgery to get fixed 2 days ago. So they are still in pain, so I'm not going to be like trying to force them to be in the video. Like if they don't want to be in the video, I'm not going to make them. But I guarantee that they're just going to be walking around in the background like this. But if there's any specific questions like about what, see there's her heart. Kitty. So if there's any questions like about what they have on their body, I'm going to try to bring them up and show you them. But I'm gonna get my computer and go on to my Instagram, and we're gonna start reading the questions. So we are going to start here. Okay, so I'm already answering this because I can already see it like 3 times. Okay, some of these aren't even about my cats, guys. Come on. But the one that I've already seen twice is which cat is your favorite? I do not have a favorite, and just because I have more pictures with one cat, because I have way more pictures with Dander, that's just because Dander's like more with human interactions and Ivy's kind of more like to herself, and she doesn't exactly like being held as much as Dander does, because Dander, all she does is crave attention. So it's a little different, because Ivy, she won't come up to you and start licking your face, but Dander will. So that's the reason I have more pictures with some of them. And what you guys see in the videos is not like 100% of what actually happens with me and my cats. So I do not have a favorite. I like both of them equally the same, and I will never trade them. Why do I love cats? I'm not exactly sure why I love cats. I necessarily don't love cats. I mean, it's just kind of my own cats that I like. I used to be a really big dog person because I grew up having dogs. And I've had hamsters, I've had all kinds of animals. I don't really think that it's certainly cats that I like. I just think I'm an animal person, and any animals I could get my hands on, I will take. But now that I have cats, cats are my favorite animals. What was my father's reaction when I got the cats? So I don't know if I ever told you guys the exact story of me getting my cats, but my dad was not okay with it, and my mom on the other hand was the one who brought up the idea of getting cats. My dad did not want cats at all, and I've asked him like so many times to have cats, like for the past 4 years. I don't know why, but I used to put on the grocery list like every single day like cat food. It was so funny, and he got so mad about it. But I guess now that I have my cats, he doesn't really mind them. I'm pretty sure he likes them, but he just won't admit it, because at church the other day he said he can't like my cats because then it gives me too much power, and then they'll end up like running around the house because I'll think my dad's okay with it, I guess. So I don't know if he likes them or not. I guess this is kind of similar to my cats. But how many pets do you have? I have my 2 cats, and then I have 4 dogs, and I have like a ton of fish. And I used to have my favorite fish. Her name was Tanya. She lived in the pond, but then she died. Yes. When are their birthdays? They're actually twins, or they were quadruplets, but we got 2 of them. Their birthday is April 22nd. And right now they've only been alive for 8 months. How did you come up with the names Dander and Ivy? Okay, so the way we came up with Dander is, I guess we were in our living room on the last day of like leaving our house, and someone like, I think it was Blake, said like Dander or something like that, and we were all like making jokes about it, I guess. So I told them if I ever got a cat, I would name it Dander, so I guess I kind of just did. And then the way we got Ivy, her name was kind of hard to figure out because we could not think of anything for her. We were trying to think of like things that would fit in like black and white or whatever. And my mom wanted to name her Cow. I don't know why, that's weird. But I kept saying Ivory because she was like white, but then someone brought up Ivy because of her green eyes, so I guess it's kind of just where that came from. Who's older? I have no idea. They're like the same age, but I don't know who like came out first. That's weird. What is your favorite things about your cats? I love my cats so much, and I like everything about them, but my favorite things would have to be Dander's one triangle that's on her neck. I'll actually show you. Look up, look up, look up. I like Dander's white spot on her neck, her little triangle, and I like her little white paws. And Ivy's eating right now, so I'm not gonna go and grab her, but I like her heart on her back, and I like her little chin mark, like her goatee. It's very cute. Which did you get first? I got them at the same time and at the same place. Which cat is more soft? They have the same exact fur, I don't know. Which cat likes your dogs more? I like that question. Dander definitely likes the cats more. Ivy's just like really scared of them, and she'll just run in the corner and open her mouth and just stare at them like really weird. But I guess Ivy and Tori kind of have a good relationship, but the only thing they do is like sniff each other's butts and then they growl at each other, so I guess that's not like, I don't know. But Dander and Tori do like chase each other, I guess, and they like play around, but Dander gets along with Pippa and like Daisy. Definitely not Shaggy. Shaggy's the worst one with them. He gets in fights with them all the time. It's so bad. I can't even answer this question. Why are people asking this? If you could only pick one favorite cat to keep and had to get rid of the other one, which one would you keep? Honestly, I would not be able to decide, so if I had to get rid of one of them, I would honestly just get rid of both of them because that's too hard of a decision and I don't want any hurt feelings between them. See, look, she's just chilling, knitting. If you got another cat, what would you name it? Oh God. I don't like, okay, I don't know if any of you have like cats named like Mittens or Oreo, but I kind of feel like that's like a name that like a lot of cats have, or like, I don't like common names for cats. I like really different ones that probably no cats ever have. That's why it's Dander. And Ivy, I'm not sure if any other cat would have that. But it would take me a while to think about it because I would want something unique and different from every single cat in this world, just cause, but I don't know. If I had like a black cat, I would name it, I don't know. I have no idea. This is too hard to decide. It's not like I'm getting another cat though. My parents would never let me. Do they like getting carried around the house? Not so much carried, but they do love running outside my bedroom and like escaping and running around the house and hiding on top of shelves. What made you decide to have them in your bedroom? Okay, so my dad kept telling me that he needed a parking spot in the garage and all my like cats were in the way, and I was so tired of like having to come pick them up, put them in their cage, and so my dad could pull in and stuff like that, and it would take so long just to do that. So he told me they had to go out to the barn, but the barn wasn't even finished yet. And then me and my mom realized that winter was coming, so they couldn't like stay in the garage because my parents would have to pull in there all the time and it would just be so much work. So I guess we kind of just decided to bring them up here, and it was not a bad idea at all because they love it up here. They sleep with me every single night. It's really nice and it's really easy to like take care of them from up here. Who tries to sneak out the most? Dander, oh my God. Every single time I walk through my bedroom door, she is literally waiting there. So every single time I walk in, I have to put like my hand down like on the ground to like push her back because I already know she's standing there. But if you've watched our Family Nest vlogs, Ivy thinks she's pregnant because she got fixed while she was in heat. So they told us that she thinks she's pregnant. So now she keeps trying to get out too. It's just complicated. Which cat is bigger? Okay, so Dander is super teeny tiny and Ivy's super fat. Ivy is so fat, but for some reason she only weighs 0.4 pounds more than Dander, which I think is honestly wrong because Dander looks so tiny and Ivy looks so like chunky and big. Show the funniest picture you have of them. I actually have one. It's kind of nasty. I mean, I made my mom post this on my Instagram. Okay, this one's really ugly. Oh my god, she looks so weird. She's like, And then this one, it's pretty nasty. It's a picture of Dander sniffing Ivy's butt. Pretty cute. Oh yeah, and if you were asking about the relationship, they get along a little well. Yeah, that was kind of forced. Who is the most well-behaved? They definitely both have stuff that they do. Ivy scratches my couch a lot. Dander scratches the door a lot. Dander tries to run out. But between them both, I'm pretty sure Dander has more things that she does wrong than Ivy. Not to be mean, but she's just a troublemaker. So I guess Ivy's more well-behaved, but no, don't. But Ivy does little things, I guess. Dander does kind of bigger things that get her in trouble, but Ivy does small things. So someone said, what were the names to pick from before you picked their actual names? So we already knew for sure that Dander was Dander, so we didn't have any trouble with that. But Ivy, my mom wanted to name her Oreo really bad. And then she kept saying no to the names that I picked out. I wanted to name her like Midnight or something like that. I don't know, I was dumb back then. And my mom wanted to name her Cow. And she wanted to name Dander Mittens or Boots because she has like the white paws. But I kind of felt like that was too common, so I had to come up with my own fancy names. How could you describe your cat's personalities? So Dander is definitely, all she cares about is getting attention, because anytime someone walks in here, she's up at the door waiting and she's crying until you touch her and stuff like that. And Ivy is definitely like an introvert, and every single time people walk in here, she runs and hides under the bed. So of course they're opposites. Favorite toys? Oh my god, that's such a good question. Okay, so Dander's favorite toy is this blue fuzzy ball. I'm actually gonna find it, but she pushed it under my couch. So this right here is Dander's favorite toy. You want your toy? You want your toy? Yeah. Can you get your toy? So that is Dander's favorite toy. Oh, there she goes. Hi, Dander. Oh my god, relax. Ivy's favorite toy is this feather and bell on the stick. She plays with it all day long, but I had to take it away because she can't have it for after her surgery, so I had to take it away from her. But right now they're both playing with toys and they're not supposed to, so I'm being a bad mom. Why are they not allowed out of your room? Because we have dogs, and most of my family, Blake, Chase, and my mom are all allergic to cats, so I have to keep them trapped up in here. What did you think when you got Dander and Ivy? Did you feel scared, happy, or excited? So I was kind of like, I don't know, like I was too excited to the point where I like wouldn't even grab them. So when we first got there, I was with Lily and my mom, and Lily had to grab Ivy and my mom grabbed Dander. And although my mom is allergic, that does not stop her. She's always all over my cats just as much as I am, and she's always playing with them. And yeah. Do you like your cats more than your dogs? Yes. Oops. I like them equally. Yeah. Ooh. See, look. She loves me. Just kidding. She's mad at me right now because I just grabbed her toy and I took it from her. I know. I just want to play with her toy. Ooh. Do they sleep with you? Of course they do. They usually sleep on their tower that I had to take away because they just got surgery and they are not allowed to be jumping around up on things. So this is Ivy's favorite toy. She's a little cray-cray. You're a little cray-cray, Ivy. You're a little cray-cray. You're cray-cray. Yes, they usually sleep with me. Ivy usually sleeps in her tower, if not with me. Dander always sleeps on my bed with me. But for now, Ivy's been sleeping in that thing right there. Right, Ivy? Why? Look, you're so mean. Why don't you like me? Look at this. Look at her pretty eyes. Do Dander and Ivy get along as sisters? Sorta, kind of. Most likely, most of the time. But sometimes they get in these little fights where they'll both start attacking each other. And then I break them apart. And then they won't lay next to each other for like a week. So if I'm like laying in bed, let's say I'm sleeping, boom, and Dander jumps up here, and Ivy's right here, then like Ivy will go on this side. or even jump on the bed. Like, they can't be on the same side as me, or they won't even be on the bed at the same time. And also, then they won't like lay with each other and stuff like that. So if I try to get them to cuddle, they won't come near each other. What food do they eat? They eat dry food. I can't really remember the name of it, but they hate canned food so much, so I'm not gonna force them to eat it. How long have you had them? I've had them since they were 2 months old. Dander, you look so weird with that in your mouth. 6 months. What cat did you see and want first? So I got my cats from a girl who goes to my school, and the first one she sent me was a picture of Dander, and I asked her if she had any more, and then she sent me a picture of Ivy. She said there was another cat in the litter, but they were keeping it, which was a black cat. So obviously we ended up getting 2 of them, but they brought them both out in like a baby box, I guess, and they opened them up and handed them to us. What's one thing you've wanted to do with your cats that you have never done? Oh my god, look at it. One thing I wanted to do with them. This is so hard. I don't know. What do you want to do with me? What do you want to do with me? Answer the question. Do you want to go to the pet store? No. Which cat claws things more? Definitely Ivy. She claws everything she sees because she's a bad kitty. You're a bad kitty. You're a bad kitty. Okay, here's a question that's not even on here, but I want to answer it. What litter do we use? I don't know why. I just want to answer this because some of you guys probably need to use it because it's really nice. It's called Pretty Litter. So it's like white and it has like orange speckles throughout it, I guess. And it's really nice because the pee like dissolves after a while. The only thing you have to clean out is the poop, and I just flushed it down my toilet just cause. And also there's these like cool like color coded things, so if there's something wrong with them and they like pee out a certain color, you can go on their website and it will tell you what it means. It's really nice. I love it. If you had to buy them a costume to wear for the rest of their lives, what would it be? Oh my god, this is so perfect. I would get Dander like the neon cat thing where it has the Pop-Tart and like the rainbows. That'd be awesome. Ivy would look good in a Santa costume. You wanna be Santa? Come here, pretty. So that is it for my video. I hope you liked it. Give an extra thumbs up if you love my cats like I do. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys soon, and leave a like in the comments. Bye.